Hey everybody, welcome to Game Time Decision. I am Detroit Lenny here on my deathbed, but I'm here. I swear. Uh, head cold galore, so bear with me as I try and cough my way through this and whatnot.
Okay.
I am joined with my two favorite knuckleheads, as always, Nick and Tim Earl. They're trying to screw me up by being on the opposite sides of each other, but I know the difference. That's Tim Earl. Oh, damn it. That's Nick Earl. Whatever. That's why I say they're my two favorite knuckleheads because this is the shit they do to me.
All right. Tim's on the right, Nick's on the left. I was trying to
Yeah,
move it, and
whatever.
me and Nick were trying to
Technically,
move
you're
it
not
at the
on
same time.
We're trying
right.
to move each other at the same time.
Yeah, well,
Here, let's really mess with them, Tim.
Ah.
Stop! I'm getting nauseous. I'm already on every antibiotic known to man, plus Dayquil, some sinus medicine, Fireball, and Powerade. No,
Fireball and
Good
Powerade.
combination.
Really?
Oh, whiskey never hurt anybody midday.
No.
I'm drinking my Honolulu Blue Powerade for the draft, which
Not
is happening
sponsored.
15 minutes down the street from me, and I can't go because I'm sick and whatever. So whatever, everybody. Whatever.
Oh wait, no, sorry, it's the
Not
Lions.
just the draft.
Sorry, it's the
The
Lions Super Bowl.
Lions Super Bowl.
Listen, Nick Earl, have you ever seen the movie Draft Day with Kevin Costner?
I can't say that I have.
Okay, I will legit say this, not just because it is obviously just about the NFL Draft Day, and the premise is he's the general manager of the Cleveland Browns and does some shifting and maneuvering and trade and this and that for Draft Day. It's a good movie. It's just a legit good movie, not just you don't have to be a football fan to even like that movie. But it's one of my favorite movies, and so I was talking to Tim before show about that. But we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through the NBA. Some picks there, some injury reports for tonight's games. We're gonna also go through the NHL. You guys are gonna hit the thumbs up button. Tell us a game if you got questions about it or anything like that. Drop it in the chat. We'll be more than happy to go over it. It is Thursday. It is the 28th. Caesar Sportsbook above Nick Earl's head over there. Don't forget to check them out. They are sponsoring the video. As always, link in the description of the video. When you sign up with Caesar Sportsbook, you'll get a promo. Their promo is up to $1,100 first bet insurance. So sign up in participating states. Use the link in the description of this video. You can get up to $1,100 first bet insurance. So that's pretty nifty if you don't say so myself. Nick Earl, you got a pretty big NHL slate. So I'm going to let you go first so then we can talk playoffs, something that actually matters, NBA playoffs.
Yep.
Which these meaningless NHL games are.
Hey, it's
just
turned
meaningless.
into a big theme for me, so you'll realize that whenever I go through the games.
It's a shit show. It's a shit show.
It
Don't
is.
forget
That's
to
the
hit
best way
the
to put
thumbs
it.
up button, though. Nick Earl or Tim Earl, you over there. You stay. You go. We're gonna talk some NHL. Listen, go all in on your poker hand. Just go all in. Tim Earl's playing poker. Before the show.
Hey.
He's playing. I'm telling you, play.
7-2 offsuit.
Let's just all in, baby. All in. Let's go. So that's what we're gonna do, though. You're gonna talk some NHL, which, like we talked about this prior to the show starting. There's all kinds of games tonight, a few games tomorrow, and nothing on Saturday, and one
random game on Sunday.
Absolutely random, meaningless NHL game, all wrapped into one. Like the viewership in that game
should be the lowest of the whole season. It's almost like last year when the Canucks played the Flames when everybody was out.
Lowest ever. Let's talk some NHL, though. I'm going to give you the floor. Start with the barn burner here of the Buffalo Sabres and Boston Bruins.
Yeah, this is definitely not the type of slate we were looking for, but this is a slate I'm going to be chasing a lot of plus money. And that's kind of the way I'm approaching it. Buffalo and Boston here. We have Dustin Tokarski, Linus Ullmark confirmed in net. Craig Anderson questionable, Cody Eakin questionable. Okposo is going to be out for this game along with Cagliata. And on the other side, no real injuries here for Boston, but this is one of those spots here where Boston, they have really nothing to play for. And I'm not looking to back a team with really nothing to play for. So, and the Sabres team has been playing hard. The rest of this, stop it, Tim. Stop. Take out the ticker there. Stop that. But yeah, I'm gonna take Buffalo here at a big plus price tag in this first game. Moving on here, this one's had some pretty decent line movement. Spencer Knight and Philip Gustafson, I believe. Yeah, Gustafson is expected. Knight's confirmed. And big line movement and big name out. Alexander Barkov is going to be out for this game along with Rago Gudras. And no Jonathan Huberdeau, no Lindell, no Ekblad. On the other side, no Connor Brown, no Joseph, White, Ennis, Pinto. I am on those pesky Sens. I got him at plus 190, and you can get them for around plus 145 now. To give you an idea, that line opened up at plus 220. I wish I jumped on them at plus 220, but I'm happy I got plus 190 with the Senators because that line is tanking right now. And rightfully so because Florida is not going to care in this game. Talk about teams that are not caring. Next one here, probably another one here. Devils and the Hurricanes. Antti Raanta is confirmed in net, which means he is healthy. He'll probably be good to go for the playoffs. On the other side, we're expecting John Gillies. It could be Andrew Hammond. We don't know. PK Subban is questionable. Jimmy Vesey is questionable. Heischer, Hughes, Siegenthaler, Tatar are all out. On the other side, though, no Slavin, no Stahl, no Svechnikov, no Gardner, and still no Freddie Anderson. Give me the Devils here. I wouldn't bet it at this price, though, now. I got it at plus 270. It is now plus 200. And my advice for tomorrow is if there's big underdogs against teams that might not care, slam that price right away. I think the only one I've not beaten, I have 6 big underdogs on this slate, and I've beaten line movements on 5 of the 6. Yeah, when I have advice with that, if it's a big underdog versus a team that has locked up a spot and has nothing to play for, bet the big underdog if you have to get to those games, which is what I'm doing tonight. I'm just chasing a lot of big plus money. Tampa Bay Lightning are at the Columbus Blue Jackets in this one here. Brian Elliott confirmed for Tampa Bay, or Elvis Merzlikins confirmed for the Blue Jackets. Jan Aruda out for the Lightning. On the other side, Boquist and Laine are both questionable. Werenski is going to remain out, along with Corrali and Jenner and Texier. Here's another one, big plus one that I got a little bit of a CLV on as well. I got it at plus 250. They're now down to plus 215. Give me the Blue Jackets. Big underdog in that spot. Next matchup here, the New York Islanders are taking on the Washington Capitals. We have Alex Ovechkin out for this game. Vitek Vanacek, Semyon Varlamov both confirmed. And keep an eye out on this Islanders team here. Beauvillier is questionable. Chara is questionable. Brock Nelson is questionable. There's things going on in the clubhouse right now. I think there's a non-COVID illness going around the clubhouse right now. I ended up betting this like 5-10 minutes ago. I took the Capitals puck line at plus 185. Once again, chasing some big plus money. I expect them to beat the Islanders here tonight and pretty handily after losing 4-1 in the previous game. Next one here, I want nothing to do with. The Flames are at the Wild in this next game. Jacob Markstrom, Cam Talbot is your confirmed goalies in this one here. Monahan and Trevor Lewis are out for the Flames. Dumba, Spurgeon, and Zuccarello out for the Wild. Everybody's in, though, for this Flames team, and there's no such thing as off days with Darryl Sutter. I lean towards the Flames in this game, but this line has moved way too much. Moved back and forth way too much for me to ever want to think about placing a bet on that game. Nothing for that Wild Flames game. Nashville and Colorado. And this next one here, David Rittich, Darcy Kemper confirmed in net. Lorenzen and Saros remain out for the Preds. Landeskog and Murray remain out for the Avalanche. They did get back Devon Taves and Nazem Kadri. The Avalanche, and there's the only big dog I bet that I did not beat a line movement on. I unfortunately got the Preds at 195. They're now up to around plus 250. So I would definitely endorse taking them now if you want to take them at this really nice price. So that's where I'm kind of looking at with this game is the Preds, but I'm not too confident on it anymore. San Jose Sharks and the Edmonton Oilers, James Reimer and Mikko Koskinen, your confirmed goalies for this one. Darnell Nurse remains out for the Edmonton Oilers, but Jesse Puljujarvi is going to be in the lineup. Dzingel, Carlson, Samek, and LeBlanc remain out for the Sharks. Give me the Sharks in this one here. Big plus money, 275 is what I got with them here. See them fight a little bit to end the season, and we have Oilers coming in off of a win against Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, where they locked up the number 2 seed and then traveled all the way across the country. And a game they don't care about. So give me the Sharkies here in this one. Give me a little SJ Shark. Do. All right, moving on. The final game here. The Kings are taking on the Canucks in this one. Cal Peterson expected. Spencer Martin confirmed. And this is a game where this line movement's told you everything you need to know about this game. This opened around minus 145, and it's now around minus 200 for the Canucks. I got on the Canucks puck line at plus 160. Edler, Iafallo, Kempe, Doughty, Kopitar, Walker are also almost likely not playing tonight. On the other side, Horvat, questionable. Pearson, questionable. Hoaglander, Pullman, Suter remain out. Give me the Knuckleheads puck line plus 160 to close out tonight's slate. Tread carefully. If you are going to attack the slate, attack it with plus money. Don't be laying any juice on this slate. It is going to be a complete cluster, you know what. And if you have to bet this slate, like I wanted to bet this slate, just take a bunch of plus money, and it won't hurt you too much if you hit.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you. Definitely tread lightly. Tread extra lightly. You got one option in this slate. Either take a bunch of plus money or stay away. Just stay away. There's other stuff to do. There's this thing called the NFL draft that's happening. If you degenerate on that rather than actually bet hockey tonight. So we are going to bring in Tim Earl. Nick Earl, don't go nowhere. Tim, look alive. You're all in. 3-7 offsuit. Nick, you hold the fort down. We shall return. There's only 3 NBA games for the playoffs, and we're going to talk that, and then we will be back. Nick Earl, or Tim Earl, whoever the hell you are.
I'm one of them.
You are one of them. You're on a list. You're on the list. I don't even know what that means.
Me either. And I don't think we need to know.
I don't think do we really want to know?
No, I don't think I want to. Yeah.
I don't think the people.
I know. I can tell you, but I would have to kill you.
At this point.
Do you want to just tell me that?
Yeah, just tell me. Get it over with. Let's talk some
my hit
NBA.
list.
Oh, great. Thank God. All right. NBA playoffs.
Yep.
Get me up to speed. Let me know what's happening. I'm going to give you the floor here. Talk a little bit about that. I've been dead and underwater for a couple of days, so talk to me about some NBA.
Let's do this. We've got 3 games tonight. We'll start off with the Philadelphia 76ers, who are over the border in Canada, taking on the Raptors. This series is up to 3-2 now after the Raptors went down 3-0 to start. Fred VanVleet, who missed Game 5, is doubtful for Game 6. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go. Guess fade the injury report. I feel like this is a 7-game series. It's got to be that way at this point. It's the whole Doc Rivers effect where he's just going to choke every lead he gets. So leaning towards the Raptors in this one. Second game of the night is the Pelicans and the Suns. The Pelicans hosting the Suns. Booker still out. Zion obviously still out. Other than that, everybody's good to go in this game. And I think this game goes 7. I didn't bet this one. It would be a lean towards the Pelicans, but this Suns team, last time in New Orleans, lost by 17, 15, something like that. So I could see another one of those games where Phoenix takes advantage of home court and Pelicans take advantage of home court and are able to sneak it out and get to a Game 7. And I kind of lean that way, but I ultimately did not bet it. The only game I did bet tonight is in this last game. The Mavericks are in Utah taking on the Jazz. Donovan Mitchell is good to go, but he is beat up with hamstring and quad injuries. He's going to be playing in tonight's game. How effective will he be? I don't know. I hope he's not that effective at all. I think the Jazz finish the series tonight. I'm not high on this. The Mavs finish the series tonight. This Mavericks team looks really good throughout, and I think this Mavericks team has a chance to make it pretty far. So I'm going to take the Mavericks to finish out the series tonight. This one was at a pick'em price at a -110, and that is the only game that I bet on today's slate. But we'll see how it goes. Should be some fun games, maybe some forced game 7s tonight.
I'd like to see that. I mean, who doesn't love playoff basketball, right? I mean, who doesn't?
I would love to see the Pelicans beat the Suns. At this point,
that could really happen, though.
Huh?
I mean, I'm surprised the Pelicans got this far.
I think the Pelicans win tonight.
I mean, so Devin Booker hurt?
Devin Booker's out for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Right. So does that really cripple the Phoenix Suns that much? I mean, not to take anything away from them. I'm not trying to take anything away. No, not at all.
But they don't have a main scorer.
Okay.
They have a primary ball handler in Chris Paul, but he doesn't take as many shots as he's supposed to. So no, this is a spot where they need Booker.
State Farm Insurance doesn't cover that.
Yeah, State Farm doesn't cover it. So they need a scorer. Chris Paul ain't it, and they need somebody to step up. I don't see anybody stepping up tonight. I like the Pelicans.
Fair enough. All right, we're gonna bring Nick back in. We're gonna go over some baseball. Maybe we're gonna bring Nick in. Did he freeze? Oh no.
Oh, you are an idiot.
Oh,
look, Nick, you got a clown behind you.
Jesus. This guy, help me out, Steve. Steve Earl stopping by and say, hey, guys, what's happening?
What's up?
What's happening?
What's up, Dad?
What's up?
Hello.
What's up? Yo, how we doing tonight, guys? We're doing good.
We doing.
Big night last night, huge night coming. I like it. Joe says, Raptors and the Mavs almost plus 300. I'm sorry, plus 300 on a parlay. Bet 1,000 on it.
Where are you getting them at plus 300? That's a
parlayed. Raptors and the Mavs together, probably. I'm assuming that's what that is. Right?
I'm sorry. How is that plus 300 though? Mavericks are a pick'em, and the Raptors are slight plus money.
Let me see right now. I'm on the site right now.
If that's 300, that's fantastic.
What did he say? Raptors and the Mavs on a 2-team parlay. I can get plus 296. 100 will pay me 290. 100 will pay me 296.59 on one of the shop your lines, and that's at a plus.
I got 267. Okay, that's not bad. I didn't think you were going to get that much value.
I got the Raptors at plus 105 and the Mavs at minus 107. So, I mean, shop your lines, obviously, we talk about that all the time on here. Joe says it's plus 282 on his book right now. Almost.
That's fair.
Almost.
Hey, I was just shocked that you were able to get something close to that.
We're going to go through a rundown of some baseball real quick.
There's 3 games left for tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to give you some updates. Let me hit refresh on my scoreboard. Not have every ad in the world playing in the background would be great. Tigers with a disappointing loss, 7-1 to the Twins.
Shocker. Yeah, they suck. I had them in the first 5.
I had them whole game.
I didn't touch
Kansas City and the White Sox. It's the top of the 10th, but the Royals are up 5-2 with a man on second in the second, in the top of the 10th in the second. Yeah.
White Sox are trash.
Are we surprised about the Kansas City team?
No.
Well, as of late to start, I know you're not, but I'm a little surprised with them. I knew they would be decent, but not. I mean, I'm not saying they're
not. I mean, they don't have a fantastic record. What are they like? 7-9.
They're about to be 7-10.
That's not terrible.
No, and then they're in games. They're in games though. They're not getting blown out.
And in the division that they're in, they have a shot.
First of
all,
that is by far the worst.
It's the worst division in baseball.
What? Nick Earl?
The AL Central?
Yes.
Absolutely, that's the worst division in baseball. Absolutely.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. This is how we're gonna do the rest of this damn show. I'm telling you right now, these guys are on crack rock. You guys don't do drugs before the show. We talked about this. No more crack rock
Okay.
before the
All
show.
right. All right. All right. I'll play devil's advocate. Who do you think is the worst division?
The worst.
Point
The
proven.
NL Central. I mean, Milwaukee's not great. St. Louis not great. The Cubs suck. The Pirates suck. The Reds for sure suck. I mean, the Cubs and the Pirates and the Reds might be the three of the top 5 worst teams in baseball right now.
Yeah, but at least the NL Central has a team that can make it decently far in the Brewers. If the Brewers pick up an extra bat or two, they honestly could be a threat for a deep run.
The Cardinals are more of a threat than the Brewers are.
I think
You
they're
were
both
high,
threats.
Nick. Bro, you were high on the White Sox. You said they were an elite team this year, right?
Yeah, that's before half their roster's gotten hurt.
Well, it's only 2 weeks into baseball too. We're pretty sure on talking.
Half their team is hurt, so yeah, I'm not going to believe in them anymore.
Well, it's a long season. You got to keep hope alive, man. Keep hope alive. All right, so we'll continue on. We'll debate this at All-Star break, worst division. Boston and Toronto, bottom of the 7th. Toronto's up 1-0. End of the 4th inning in Cleveland and LA. The Angels are up 3-0. The Anaheim Angels. I keep calling them the LA Angels. Just force a habit.
They are the LA Angels.
Anaheim. Aren't they?
No, they're Los Angeles. Anaheim was like years ago.
Maybe that's what it is. All right, whatever.
The Angels. But
that's what it is. Brewers beat the Pirates 3-2. Barn burner.
Didn't cover my run line.
Padres beat up on the Reds 7-5. Yankees beat up on the Orioles 10-5. Phillies over the Rockies 7-1. Marlins over the Nationals. What's that?
A lot of blowouts. And let me say, which game? The Yankee game was not close. It was 10-2 at one point, and Baltimore put a couple of useless runs up in the bottom half of the 9th. That's all they did.
Fair. Marlins beat the Nationals 3-2. Tampa over the Mariners 2-1, and the Astros beat up on Texas 3-2.
Not good enough for the run line.
They didn't get beat up. The Texas Rangers had a perfect game going into the 6th inning.
Well, I was joking. There is still 2 more games still tonight. Barn burners as well. Cubs and the Braves. I love
one of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me guess. Hold on. Cubs, Braves, Arizona. You like the Arizona Cardinal game?
Yep.
Yeah. Humberto how do you say his last name? Castellanos on the mound for the Arizona Diamondbacks. The red-hot Arizona Diamondbacks. Let me just say, the red-hot Arizona Diamondbacks coming off some quality games against the Dodgers. And Dakota Hudson on the mound for the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals, 175 favorite, over under 7.5. This isn't a best bet or anything. You can tell us what you like, right?
Our best bet was the Brewers run line, so it's already lost. So I like the Diamondbacks.
I would take the Diamondbacks. I'll bet on anybody named Humberto.
Humberto Castellanos has been really solid this year. He had 2 starts against the Mets where he pitched dominantly in both of them. Mets, I think, ended up losing the first one, ended up beating him the second game, but Humberto Castellanos has pitched well. They're coming off of a big series against the Dodgers that they played well in. On the opposite side, you get the St. Louis Cardinals, who just came off of losing 2-3 to the Mets, and that last game was heated. They're coming off of that was a very emotional series, back and forth with just hitting players and a brawl in the middle of the last game. And
we had our first brawl. We had our first bench clearing brawl.
It was
because the Cardinals don't know how to throw a baseball and not hit the person in the batter's box.
It was because one of the Mets pitchers threw a little bit up and a little bit in, and
after Alonso gets hit in the head.
After Alonso gets hit in the head, and JD Davis gets hit in the foot, and then Nolan Arenado doesn't even get hit, throws a hissy fit, and tries to fight somebody.
I like when the bench is clear.
Yes.
It's one
you see
thing for the
bullpens
benches to
run
clear.
out.
It's one thing for the dugouts to clear, right? But when the guys from the
Running from the
bullpens come
bullpen?
running out and
Like
they're
they're gonna do
winded
something?
by the time they get to the infield, it's like, bro, why'd you even come out here? You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, here comes the the bullpen manager, some 65-year-old, fat old white guy. I'm not gonna lie, rumbling, stumbling to second base. I'm like, come on, dude, what are you gonna do? You're gonna have a stroke. Sit your ass down. Let the little kids fight. Let the youngins get their licks in. Like, don't get carried away. You know what I mean? But
yes, Diamondbacks. I like the Diamondbacks tonight.
all right, fair enough. Cubs, Braves. Drew Smiley on the mound for the Cubs, which he's not what he used to be. And then Kyle Wright, who surprisingly is as I shouldn't say surprisingly. I wasn't bought in on Kyle Wright at the beginning of the year for Atlanta. I'm still not bought in on the Atlanta. I think they're going to have a rough go about it. But Kyle Wright he's 2-0 with a 1.06 ERA. I mean, so far so good. You can't hate on them. But they're a pretty heavy favorite over the Cubs. And I'll be honest with you, I like a little 2-team parlay action. You know me. I will definitely take the Braves on the run line and the Diamondbacks on the run line. I'll take the 1.5, and I'll give the 1.5, and I think that's a 2-teamer that could possibly hit, which I might just put in right now because I haven't made a bet at all today.
I will say I did Diamondbacks run line as my last week.
You did what?
Diamondbacks run line as my last week standing.
You did. Little 2-team parlay on that action right now.
Yeah, I don't need to parlay.
Maybe plus 222. Daddy like. All right, so let's run over to the chat, say hi to some people, shall we? Pay some bills. Joe says he's feeling it. He's feeling it, guys. He's feeling it. I've been winning over 80% the past 2 weeks. Oh, don't say that.
Oh,
don't say it. Now you're gonna. Oh, you know what happens? You're very confident with this. All right.
I wouldn't be betting tonight if I were you.
I like it. I like your bet on the plus 300. A good luck to you on that, or almost plus 300, like we talked about, plus 282 or whatever. Mavs and the Raptors, straight up.
I like it.
Right.
I like it.
Run it. NBA overs or unders, 76ers unders, Suns unders, Mavs unders. Then we list every game.
I didn't touch totals.
Didn't do no totals. Okay.
No. If anything, I think the strongest one would be looking at a Mavs under, but
that's fair.
I'm not getting involved.
Okay. Fair enough. That's really all. You guys got any? I know you guys aren't big on the NFL, but it is a big day in the NFL. There is some big stuff that's supposed to happen. Me and Tim were kind of jokingly, we have no bets on the NFL draft, none whatsoever, nor do we recommend any, just to be clear on that. But there was a really interesting prop that Tim did find, and it was over under. Nick, we'll ask your opinion because we've already talked about this. Over under 15.5 defensive players taken in the first round. Now there's 32 picks.
I know. I don't know anything about the draft to even try to register a guess on that one.
All right, fair enough. It's juiced very heavily to the over. It's a minus 160, over 15.
Probably yes. I'll say yes then.
Yeah, I'll say yes. But it is the draft is just fun. I mean, it looks like it's going to be really fun down off Las Vegas Boulevard, the stuff that they're doing down there, and just some of the fan-friendly events and stuff like that. But I think I know who the Lions. I've been in communication with the Detroit Lions organization.
Yeah, okay.
And me and Dan Campbell, Motor City, DC, MCDC, we've made some decisions, and the end of the show, I'll let you guys know who the Lions are going to pick. I'm not superstitious, only a little stitched.
That's fair.
Only a little stitches. That's fair.
Only a little.
Get it? I can't see both. I can't see both the Raptors and the Mavs losing. You can't see both of them. That's why one of them might.
And that's going to be the Raptors.
You think so?
76ers by double digits tonight.
Nope.
Ooh.
I have an alternative line on the minus 9.5 at plus 250. Put a quarter unit on it.
I'll tell you what. I do like the
from
Raptors.
I laddered it from 5.5 to 9.5.
Really?
Yep.
That's a lot of money lost. Damn, Nick, that sucks.
I'm gonna sneeze. Talk amongst yourself for a second.
Nah, I'm good. No, Nick, that's Raptors are just gonna send this one to game 7.
Everybody's saying Raptors are going to the 7th game. It's not gonna happen.
Hey, at the end of the day, in the playoffs, there's only 3 games tonight, so a lot of people are gonna be on one side, and that's fine. Maybe the right side.
He's got a good point. If the Raptors do lose right out the gate and his parlay's dead, he just doubles down on the Mavs tonight. I don't hate that.
I guess.
No, I don't hate that strategy anyway. He says, I would say under. You got to think a couple extra quarterbacks get drafted, maybe extra offensive linemen get drafted, but I would go under. Under plus money on that bet. I think there's going to be a lot of defensive guys drafted, though. But
when do you think the first quarterback can be taken?
There'll be one in the top 10, but not the top 5. So I would bet 5 to 8, 6. Say pick 6 to 10. Probably. Honestly, probably.
I might take a look at placing a couple bets. If I do, I'll post some on Twitter for the NFL draft. But I need to take a look at the NFL draft board.
Let me see here. See, I could see Atlanta needs a quarterback. You know, I mean, I could see Carolina at 6. The Panthers, or the Falcons. I could see either one of those making moves for a quarterback. And I think the first quarterback drafted is Malik Willis or however.
One that kind of has my attention here, just scrolling through the odds a little bit real quick, is I think this is a draft position prop. Evan Neal, the offensive lineman out of Alabama, under 5.5 at plus 170. And my reasoning behind that is the Giants take him number 5 overall.
So I have an opinion about the Giants. I think we're going to find out what direction they're going to go in real quick with their draft, because I don't know if they're sold on what's his name again, Tim?
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
I'm not sold on him at all.
Right. So if they make a move, they could move Daniel Jones, is what I'm saying. They could trade him and that pick and move up in the draft, and they could go after D-line. And if they went off of, they could get upwards. They could make a move up to 1 or 2. There's going to, the Lions are more than, I'm telling you right now, if anybody on the NFL general managers are out there watching, which probably most of them do watch Game Time Decision, let's be honest. The Detroit Lions were open to a draft. So just phone a friend, holla at your boy. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm 15 minutes away from Draft Central. I could be there in 15, 20 with traffic, 10 with a police escort. Just call me. I'll be there. We are open to draft. We are open for a trade. Anything, everybody is available. Everybody.
I might sit down for a few minutes and stare at this draft board projections and stuff like that. There's some ACC players, Big 10 players, Pac-12 players. I might take a look at those type of props.
You want to hear my bold take is, and this has nothing to do with because the guy's a damn Michigan Wolverine, but I think Aiden Hutchinson slides in the draft. I think he slides out of the top 5. I think here's the thing. Jacksonville, because they just signed their offensive lineman to a 3-year deal, and they have the other left tackle or right tackle, whatever it is, they're not going to draft offensive linemen. Their biggest need after that is defensive linemen, just defensive front, just like the Lions. So that's going to take the kid from Georgia off the market and Trayvon Walker or whatever his name is. The Lions are very high on Kayvon Thibodeau from Oregon. They've been high on Kayvon Thibodeau since last year's draft. Okay, when he almost came out
to be picked number 2.
Yeah, it's not a reach for them. It's not a reach to grab him. 3 months ago, the 1-2 pick was Kayvon Thibodeau from Oregon and Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan. Now Aiden Hutchinson's leapfrog to number 1, projected overall number 1 pick, or 2 with the Lions, and the kid from Georgia. And that's because of the combine. The kid from Georgia ran like a stupid 40-yard dash. Like, he's just fast. He could line up on the edge. He could play linebacker. He's like Michael Parsons from Dallas. He's just anywhere you want him to be. So seeing what Dallas was able to do with Parsons, teams love that. And that's why I think that kid's going to go number 1 overall. But if he slips to number 2 and Jacksonville somehow screws this draft up and doesn't take him, the Lions they're chomping at the bit to take this. But it's going to be hard for Lions not to take the hometown kid, born and raised in Detroit, played for the University of Michigan. It's going to be hard not to please the fans and take that. But I think he slips. I don't think he's not a good player. I think he's a Pro Bowler. Don't get me wrong, but I think he falls out of the top 5.
That's
my draft pick. That's my draft analysis. Jonathan says, is there props for colleges with the most picks like Georgia or Alabama, maybe most first rounders, Ohio State, most second rounders? That's a good
there's probably something like that. There's odds for everything.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I want nothing to do with betting this stuff. No.
Yeah. There's a few props. You got to go probably like you got to look on every book has different, but I know at one point Alabama has like the most overall first rounders picked or something like that. Joe says, "Oh, I like that draft day scenario. Could be, yeah. I think they move. I think he slides, Aiden Hutchinson. So, yeah. Listen, I put this in here for Tate. I doubt Tate's still in here, but Tate will understand this reference. It was always Vontae Mack. It was always Vontae Mack, and that's a draft day Kevin Costner movie. It's a great movie, Oscar award-winning film. Maybe not, but it was definitely a good film. But that's really going to wrap it up for us. Game time decision. We're going to bounce up on out of here. Francisco's stopping in. What's up? What's up, gents? What's up? 2 thumbs up. I appreciate it. Always Vontae Mack. It was always.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I just saw someone posting this into my group chat. Back when we were talking about the Panthers and the Senators, there's a couple other names. Obviously, I said Huberdeau and Barkov. Uyghur, Claude Giroux, and Forsling are all going to be out. They brought up Mamen. They brought up Hepanemi, Swindle, Limbaum, and Kirstead. So they brought up a bunch of guys from their AHL team, and they're not going to be without Huberdeau, Barkov, Claude Giroux, Mackenzie Uyghur, and Forsling tonight.
That's for the Panthers, Senators.
Yeah, I got the Sens at plus 190.
Yeah, don't blame me there. Nick says, I know Nicholas Lee says, I know this is super degenny, but what do you guys think of the parlay Mavs money line, Raptors money line, Wild money line, Blue Jackets on the puck line? I know Nick doesn't like the Wild.
I don't like the Raptors. And the Wild, I lean towards the Flames.
What do you think of the Blue Jackets? Who do they play tonight?
I like the Blue Jackets. I got them at plus 250 against the Lightning tonight and Elliott. I'm on big dogs. That's the way it is.
White Sox.
And then a couple of puck lines.
Devin Booker's playing, and Mitchell for the Jazz. What?
Devin Booker's not playing.
I don't know. Rumor said that the top 2 picks are set, and then it's going to be bonkers after that. Yeah, this draft, I know they say it probably every other year, but this draft is the most unpredictable that teams could really – the top 3-4 teams could really shape the whole first round, depending on where they decide to go, what position they
especially when the teams we're talking about are the Lions, the Texans, the Jaguars, the Giants, and the Jets. So when it's those 5 teams drafting the first 8 picks, I think. Oh, and the Panthers.
Yeah.
So yeah, good luck trying to predict what those.
You want to be a Giants fan right now,
doing.
Man. Giants. I mean, you got 2 picks in the top 7. I mean, if you're not competing,
they'll still find a way to mess them up.
I mean, you could. Here's the thing: you could deal people. Throw a Saquon Barkley trade in there. You could
trade Barkley. You can probably get a 2nd-round pick for him still.
That's true.
Guy's fragile though. So.
Francisco says they announced it on ESPN, Tim.
Yeah, earlier they said
he's playing. Just now they announced it.
Wow.
It says he's been upgraded to questionable. Yeah. The thing that's a question mark is he got ruled. He said initially he was expected to miss 2 to 3 weeks. It's been 4 days or 5 days. Yeah, I didn't expect him to be playing.
Listen,
I guess they upgraded. Yeah, they upgraded it about 15 minutes ago.
Give him the needle. Give him the needle. Let him get in there.
How effective he's going to be, though, honestly.
Yeah, true. I think the Saints draft a quarterback, so that's a good bet. My bet, I tell you what, like my thing is
I don't hate that
quarterback first
because the new regime
first.
Like if you told me the Saints went out and
I think Carolina drafts a quarterback first at 6.
You really think Carolina goes for a quarter? I don't think so.
I do. I think they go, and I think they go after Malik Willis. I think they go after that kid could throw the ball a mile.
I'm
talking about Rico mile, like on a dime. That kid could throw the ball a mile.
Do you think the Panthers draft Malik Willis? Because I have the odds for the Panthers to draft Malik Willis right here.
I think they do.
He's actually favored to go to the Panthers, or Kirby Pickett is favored at plus 200 to go to the Panthers. For them to draft Malik Willis is plus 500.
Really? I can see. So here's the
plus
thing:
125 is favorite to draft Malik Willis. The team they have favored to draft him is the Pittsburgh Steelers at plus 125. Then the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks at plus 350.
He'll never get to the Lions. He'll never get to – if he's there at number 32, and if he hasn't been drafted and he gets all the way down to 32, they'll draft him for sure. But there's no way he gets to the bottom of the first round. No possible way. I think Atlanta could draft – but Atlanta needs a quarterback. But so I could see Carolina not drafting him for the simple fact that the last big quarterback they drafted was Cam Newton. And
if we think the Saints pick a quarterback, plus 210 for the first position drafted by the Saints being a quarterback tonight.
The Saints?
The Saints. To draft a quarterback first.
I don't know about the Saints. I can't say
and
that.
The Giants are minus 200 to draft O-lineman. I might go with
the Giants
under 5.5.
The Giants are definitely drafted. But there's nobody – they're going to draft – nobody that the Giants draft will be less than 300-pounder.
I'm actually gonna throw those 2 bets in. I said I wasn't gonna bet the draft, but I'll have 2 plays. Ready? It's gonna be Evan Neal, offensive lineman from Alabama, to go under 5.5 draft positions, and both these are only gonna be quarter units each. These are small plays for me. And New Orleans Saints to draft a quarterback with their first pick at plus 210. Those are my 2 plays for tonight.
Yeah, leave it to the Panthers. The Panthers will throw a freaking monkey wrench right in the middle of this thing. This is why I didn't want to pregame bet on the Suns. F that guy. I like the Pelicans.
Yeah, Devin Booker being announced makes me like the Pelicans even more.
Okay. New regime, and it's plus money. Not first quarterback, but just to draft one. Okay. Adam says, look out for the Falcons to trade up for Malik. Atlanta is – so the Atlanta owner has he's been known to – he'll just go all in on some Jesus Nicholas. And he'll just, throw it all in. And so I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to make a move. Francisco, what up? I'm parlaying the Raptors and the Mavs. He likes that parlay. Raptors at home. Yes, sir. Let's do it. Booker is playing now. Breaking news. That's why you guys watch Game Time Decision, for not just us to give you the Game Time Decision, but also the Game Time. What do we call our fans? What are they?
I don't know.
Are we all just moaning Woodies at this point? We all really
Probably,
are, aren't we? Yeah, we're all just Woodies. So good luck if your team is in the draft, all that good stuff. Don't forget to check out Caesars Sportsbook. Link is in the description of this video. You can get up to $1,100 first bet insurance when you use the link in the description. Sign up for Caesars Sportsbook. Also, check out EarlSportsBets.com /promo. Their 7-day package for all their premium plays, only $49. Damn good value. Check it out while you can. Other than that, we got one more comment. Yeah, Detroit. We know. I'm going to tell you right now, with the second pick in the 2022 draft, the Detroit Lions select Vontae Mack, who is not a real person.
Hingle McCringleberry, tight end, Penn State.
They will. I'll take Kayvon Thibodeau or the kid from Georgia. That's who. The kid from Georgia would be a godsend.
Aiden Hutchinson, edge rusher.
Probably be Aiden
the University of Michigan. Go blue.
And I'll have to root for him. Tate would love it. He will never let me forget it. It'll be like a thing. Whatever. But
and we need you to record your reaction to the Lions draft pick.
That's fair. I can do that.
Yeah,
I can do that. Yeah, it'll probably be a lot of F-bombs, and there'll be beep, 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 beep. And I'll be like, what the bleep are you freaking bleeping doing? Yeah,
with that being said, we're just about wrapping up for Game Time.
Mandy's already told me I can't break in a remote or anything, because this will be the first time in like 15 years I haven't been with my boys at a party, like just like 5 or 6 of us watching the game or watching the draft, I should say. So I'm sick. We're all quarantining. I got a couple boys downtown and they're all over the place. Before you guys go, real quick, he goes, what if I added the Suns money line to that super dejected parlay?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Run it.
What is the line on that game? Hold on. What is the line on that game now?
3.5.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like the Pelicans even more now. Let's do it. I'm not betting it, though.
There you go. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for Game Time Decision on Detroit Lenny with Max Wagers Network. Let me go over the new lineup. We got a new lineup here. Max Wager lineup, daily lineup. Don't forget. Midday Money, as always, with Sean Higgs, noon Eastern. Right after that, coming up, Allie Burns, 1 o'clock Eastern. Then you're going to roll right into Just Parlays with Chris King at 2 Eastern. Go back to the window with Scott and Scott. Check out our boys over there, 3 o'clock Eastern. Always good time. And then the new guy on the block, don't forget to check him out. If you're into soccer, this is the show for you. Sean Miller and his soccer show, 4 o'clock Eastern. Check him out. And then right after that, as always, rounding out the day, main event, pay-per-view. Main event. That's what we are. Game Time Decision with me.
Wait, we're getting pay-per-view?
We are the pay-per-view. We are. We're the main event.
I ain't getting any extra money. I don't know what
Except
they're
the
talking about.
pay-per-view is not. It's not pay-per-view. It's actually just subscribe for view. It's a new thing. Hit the
I
Max
was about
Wager
to say, I'll
Network.
be like Conor McGregor saying, "Where's my money? If this is pay-per-view, I need my cut."
Just get in your green Lambo and drive around town. That's what he does. He's got a money green Lambo that he drives around Las Vegas. You always know.
And I'd like to apologize to absolutely nobody. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. And then what do we have here? Oh, don't forget, follow ESB, Earl Sports Bets, on TikTok. They're definitely trying to raise their followers on TikTok. And I'll tell you what, not everything they do is as funny as me, but they put out some damn good picks. And sometimes Tim Earl dances.
It doesn't happen often. But I will say,
I haven't put out TikTok plays all week.
Going and looking back at I messed up on one of them. Okay. I accidentally put in my TikTok today the over in the Boston game when I had the under, but the under cashed. They just did. But the last couple of days I've been hitting. I hit a 4-0 one day, 3-0 another day. Hit that one. I've been doing pretty solid on my TikTok plays. So there you go.
You don't have a TikTok? Well, then you need to download it. You go to your phone in the store and you download it.
Hold
and
on.
then you follow Picks and Parlays on TikTok and you follow ESB on TikTok. Earl Sports Bets.
there's another option. If you don't have TikTok, because I know because you're typing on YouTube, you do have YouTube. So
I do have YouTube.
Hold on, I'm typing it into the chat.
Take your time.
Yep, I'm taking my time. There is the ESP Shorts channel, which is on YouTube, which has all of our TikTok videos. Link to that's right there. So now you don't have an excuse. There you go. If you don't do TikTok, here's ESP Shorts.
There you go. Boom, ping, pow. Remember, guys, don't forget, hit the like, thumbs up button, all that good stuff. Subscribe, Max Wager Network, Earl Sports Bets channel. All the links in the description of this video that you need. Other than that, good luck, unless you're against us. Peace.